Greetings, toiletarians. I'm your host, Toilet Terry, and you all are watching Toilet Talk with Terry. That would be me, obviously. The topic that we are discussing on this episode is kids say the darndest things. I remember being a kid, I said some of the darndest things when I was young. I remember one time I was dressed up. I was about 9 years old. I was dressed up as the Cat in the Hat. I also had a really tiny Cat in the Hat figurine. My grandmother drops in. I'm all dressed as the Cat in the Hat. And the first thing that she notices after the door opens and I greet her is a lump on my pants. And she asks me, "What's with the lump on your pants?" Let me go on record. If I could go back in time, I would have just said, "Oh, it's just a boner. I didn't think you would notice." But no, here's what I said and did. I pulled the Cat in the Hat figurine out of my pants, and I say to my grandma, "It's supposed to be the cat's wiener." Next thing I know, literally, next thing that I know, my mother puts me in timeout, and I don't understand why until she sat down next to me and explained how inappropriate I was being. Also, back in the year of 2020, a couple years ago, just after COVID hit and the pandemic began and we were all taking our classes on Zoom and online, my parents asked me over dinner one night, "What do you like better, class in person or class over Zoom?" And I said to them, "Doy, class over Zoom because you can fart and nobody would smell it." Telling you, when I was 4, when I was back in preschool, I could not pronounce the word cough drop the right and correct way. So my mother had 2 options to choose from. She could either teach me how to correctly pronounce it, or my preschool teacher could just get a good laugh out of hearing cock drop. Yeah. So, real quick, we're gonna imagine a really young, and by young I mean young, really young, like elementary school young. A really young kid in math class who must answer this particular question. There are 26 kids at the beach. 37 more come along. How many kids are at the beach now? I know, that's simple math, to me, obviously. And instead of giving a legitimate answer, they just write down too many for COVID-19. Well, that actually might be true. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content, and I will see you guys next week on the next Toilet Talk. Good night, everybody.